I need help! Sensei Lee, you have to help me!
Hey guys, in this video we're going to find out more about Bruce Lee's ghost, or at least the actor who played Bruce Lee's ghost in the classic martial arts film No Retreat, No Surrender, also known as Karate Tiger in some territories. Who better to ask than the star of No Retreat, No Surrender himself, Kurt McKinney, to talk about his experience working with the actor. And as far as No Retreat, No Surrender goes, outside of Kurt McKinney fighting Jean-Claude Van Damme's character Ivan Krasinski, of course, everybody talks about the ghost of Bruce Lee training Kurt McKinney in the movie. And make sure to stay until the end of the video, by the way, because I'll give you a little bio on that actor. What was it like working with the guy that played the Bruce Lee ghost in the movie, No Retreat, No Surrender?
He was, great. I mean, he was Korean, actually, and only spoke Korean. And then the director and the choreographer and many others only spoke Chinese. I only spoke English. So whenever we did scenes together, they basically would give me they would tell me what he was going to say in Korean, or he would say it in Korean, and I would look at the words that he was saying, and I just had to memorize, I had to think in my head when he was finished with that sentence, to answer him, my answer was going to be this, because this is what he said, even though he was speaking to me in Korean. I understood a little Korean, from my master that I trained under when I was a kid, but very little.
It's like the Tower of Babel.
Yeah, it was a real challenge working on that film. Everything was interpreted.
Okay, and what physically you probably enjoyed working with him, right? He's a pretty good martial artist too. It looked like in the film.
Yeah, he was a good martial artist, and he really, I thought he had the presence and really didn't look as much like him as some of the more recent lookalikes that I've seen, like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and things like that. But I thought he had the mannerisms and the essence of Bruce Lee down pretty well.
Sensei Lee?
Lee Dago, you call me.
Okay, so the actor who played the ghost of Bruce Lee in No Retreat, No Surrender, his name is Kim Tai-chung, also known as Kim Tai-jong and Tong Long. He was a South Korean martial artist, actor, and businessman, a Taekwondo practitioner who is best known for his martial arts films. In the 1970s, Kim made his first Hong Kong movie debut in 1977 in a film called Snuff Bottle Connection, along with Hwang Jang-lee and Horan. Kim played Bruce Lee's character Billy Lowe in 1978 film Game of Death alongside Yuen Biao, who performed the acrobatics and stunts. And Kim played Lee's character so well that the producers used him again a few years later in the 1980s, 1981 specifically, in Game of Death 2, also alongside Hwang Jang-lee and Horan. After Game of Death 2, Kim returned to Korea and made his one and only Korean film, Miss, Please Be Patient, along with former Korean beauty queen and romantic film star Jeong Yun-hui. This movie was a commercial failure despite receiving praise from film critics. Kim later joined a Korean and Taiwanese production again in the role of Bruce Lee in the 1982 film Jackie vs. Bruce to the Rescue, also known as Fist of Death, along with Lee Soo-ming, a Taiwanese stuntman and Jackie Chan lookalike. A commercial and critical failure, this film caused him to take a break from acting. In June of 1985, Chinese film producer NG was looking for an actor to play the ghost of Bruce Lee in the 1986 film No Retreat, No Surrender, which, of course, Kim was in. This would be Kim's American debut and final movie, plus the film debut of Belgian martial arts actor Jean-Claude Van Damme as Ivan Krasinski. Kim, of course, played Bruce Lee's ghost, who trains Kurt McKinney's character. After No Retreat, No Surrender, Kim returned to Korea and retired from acting at the age of 29 and became a businessman. In 2008, Kim made a rare public appearance in Korea as part of a screening of Miss, Please Be Patient, his only Korean film, which had originally been released in 1981. Kim had played a leading role in that film. On August 27, 2011, Kim died of a stomach hemorrhage at the age of 54. He had been preparing to make a new movie but suddenly collapsed during a meeting with friends and died at a hospital. Fans kept posting memorial messages online, cafes and even opened a memorial cafe for him despite nearly no mention of his passing by the media.